Hey, awesome ones. All right, so here's a true story. The other day I was going to a theater play and I didn't sort out my clothes the night before, so I just kind of grabbed a pair of black pants, a black tank top, and a crocheted cardigan. And you know what? Every time I would see my reflection in a mirror or even in a window, I would just feel so blah and so dowdy and frumpy. And that's coming from a woman who works full-time in fashion. So today I'm inspired to do this video for you with 7 mistakes in fashion for the fall and also for the winter. And I'm also going to show you the befores and the afters. And you may be thinking, okay, well, that's just the way I look, but wow, I really felt blah as well. So, let's start with mistake number 1, which is obviously not getting your clothes together, not adding some accessories and maybe one of those killer outfits that shows that you really have your groove back. So here I am with an outfit very similar to what I wore. And you know what? That black tank top even rode up on me during the afternoon walk and my belly was showing, oh my gosh. Anyway, I wore a crochet cardigan because the forecast said it was going to turn cooler. Here's what I should have worn. This fabulous polka dot dress is now worn by a woman who's well over 50 but feeling fabulous. Notice the little extras of accessories. My shoes are also quite comfortable with their kitten heels and they're available for about $38. My hat and my handbag says that I'm rocking this look, and that cardigan would actually look great with this outfit, and I could just roll it up in this handbag if the weather turned cooler. And by the way, it didn't. Now you might be thinking to yourself, so what? That first outfit looked okay, but I gotta tell you that the difference in the feeling between looking and feeling frumpy or looking and feeling fabulous is that when you're feeling fabulous, you have a more youthful energy and mindset. And once you experience it, it's the difference between feeling like you're in a rut or feeling that you're really getting your groove back. All right, so let's look at mistake number 2, and it's called no shape. So here I'm transitioning from warm to cooler weather and piling on layers with no shape. Now, for many of us, this makes us feel like it's a great way to hide our tummy and extra weight, but actually we're looking frumpy and even heavier. And that long shirt kind of idea, that hides the tummy, it's mistake number 3 because it's actually making us look heavier and dowdy. Here's the magic of a belt and blazer. And you know that I love these stretchy ones, and this one comes in a pack with 2 other colors for $17. They're so comfy to wear, and I changed the white shirt, and now I look like I have kind of an hourglass figure, and that makes me feel a lot more youthful with this great outfit. And as usual, I'll have most of the fashions that I'm modeling underneath the video description and also in the comments. And if you want to check out a lot of my fall and winter favorites, you can find them at amazon.com/shop/awesomeover50. And a big thank you for all of you who start your shopping there. And now for mistake number 4, I'm going to call this one the big cover-up. I do not know why so many women for fall and winter, like for 6 months, they're wearing the turtlenecks and they're covering up their necks with scarves. It's just not a great look. I'm just going to show you that for me, if I was covering up my neck all the time, especially with my coloring, I kind of look like I'm just a floating head, and also it really is going to emphasize my wrinkles a lot more. Now here I'm wearing that black turtleneck and a black pair of pants, and it really is kind of blah. But over here, you know what, you could put a scarf on, you know, underneath a jacket or something like that. But underneath, I'm wearing this beautiful lacy top, and it's about $20. And instead of just wearing black pants, I'm wearing my stretchy NYDJ jeans for a more youthful silhouette. Now you may be saying to yourself, no, like I need to wear those turtlenecks because I have such a wrinkly neck. And I'm saying, no, ditch that turtleneck and start feeling a little bit more youthful, maybe put on a little more makeup and wear your great big smile. Your self-confidence about your neck is something that you own, and other people probably aren't even noticing it. And by the way, you know, I have a neck cream, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in the video description and also in the comments. It's by Strivectin, and I put it on every single night. So anyway, let's get on to mistake number 5. And this item is actually trending right now, and it's wearing pajama bottoms. And I gotta tell you, even the silky ones, it's just not a good look. Now, I know that you see this look on the runways, and especially with teenagers right now, and you might think that wearing it, you know, you're really looking youthful, but actually, you're not only looking dowdy, but a little bit like you just rolled out of bed. Better to wear a stretchy pair of pants that feel like pajamas, like these ones by Yogi Pace. They're about $35. And how about a longer top like this awesome one with bell sleeves for $28? And it's available in different colors as well. You're still going to be ready in seconds, but you're not looking older and frumpy in this kind of other look. So although you're going to see vests everywhere for fall and winter, putting underneath kind of one of those corporate blouses is just going to age you. So let's look at a couple of more mistakes. So here is that corporate style blouse a lot of us wore back in the day, you know, with the tie in the front. Not only is the tie aging, but this big bold print is also very aging, and it's another mistake. Now, if you want to have a darker silhouette underneath, here's a look that's slimming, stylish, and much more youthful. And by the way, this vest is available in 14 colors, and the last time I checked, it was 52% off for $24. And a big thank you to all of you that have really helped to grow my channel by subscribing. And if you're not a subscriber, I would love for you to join us here on our awesome Over 50 community. There's a button down there somewhere, and also don't forget to click on the bell. Now, some of you might be thinking to yourself, you know, why is Heather talking about looking youthful? Why isn't she embracing her age? And I say, this is a great way to embrace your age. Now, I'm not talking about, you know, you've got to go and have a facelift. And hey, if you want to have a facelift, that's certainly up to you. But I just remember my grandmothers, and when they were my age, they seemed to have lost the kind of vim and vigor. You see, it's not just what you wear, it's how you feel when you wear it. And for me, confidence and a positive attitude, those are really youthful vibes. And I'll take that any day over kind of a lack of self-esteem and feeling also invisible, right? So, you know, what I say is go ahead, get your groove back, rock this world. And to me, that's just one more way to keep it awesome.